So I was quite pleased with the result, purely in a vacuum though. Just the Brentford 1, West Ham 1. We have had some horror shows, howlers, against them ever since they've been promoted, especially the game last season. So to get away with a point is not bad, but in the context of the weeks, maybe even ever since the start of the season, if you're bah humbug, miserable, the point feels a bit bitter, sweet, I don't know. I feel their lineup was hampered by injury and we didn't fully capitalise probably one of the best times to play Brentford. Our lineup though, with Somerville being dropped, Kudus on the left wing, was bold from Lopetegui, just kind of like walking up a dual carriageway in one of the lanes is bold. And this might have been unpopular before the game, and I get why he done it, because there was no Alvarez, but I possibly wouldn't have played Paqueta. I know Soler's unproven, and we only had Rodriguez, Souček, and my boy Irving, but I would have probably moved Kudus central, and I get why he's not playing to his best, but I feel as though he just needs time out of the limelight just to try and regain or cool off mentally and get back into the best place so that he can come back if he's unlikely found not guilty, but that's a later conversation. But another issue I found was that Emerson looked as on the ball as a dead seal out of the gate. I know defending's never been his strongest suit, but really poor, and the fact that he went on to have such a poor first half from an attacking sense does raise some questions. The Souček goal, really well worked. Nice 1-2, 2-3-3-4 from Bowen and Souček, who Bowen looks, I think he's just going up the gears now. I think he'll be going back to last season's Bowen sooner rather than later. And Souček, just, I love Souček, and I'm glad that he's, chipping in with these important goals, and when he plays that right role, he's fantastic. Issue is Antonio tried to kick the ball with his studs, but that's, I guess that's high level football. That goal probably wouldn't have happened if he actually got a clean shot away, so it's not bad. And last thing I will say about the performance is Mavropanos at right back. I will hold German. He looked good, but this, I know it's more of a trend nowadays, but I just have that PTSD of Kehrer at right back. Funnily enough, my notes, I've spelt Mavropanos right, but misspelled Kehrer. So dyslexia works in funny ways. So if we were to play the three centre backs, I probably would prefer a back three, but I get why if Emerson's not in form and Cresswell, who played really well against Liverpool, I get why, he'd do that rather than Soufal, in Wan-Bissaka or Cresswell, Wan-Bissaka. But I feel as though that result has put a lot of chips for Ipswich, and if this result is sort of sat at the crossroads. So I've got a little diagram. That was the result yesterday. We're just sat there. Instead of actually, if we lost badly, we go, right, that's it. Stein, go find another manager. If we lost and say we had, a swashbuckling vibe about us, I feel as though it would have been a bit different, but the draw and the circumstances around it was... It's putting a lot of pressure on Ipswich, and I don't think Ipswich will be an easy game. They'll be looking at us going, we can get something from that, and I just have a fear Ben Johnson will play a blinder against us. I don't know if he's fit. I haven't actually checked, but I just have that fear. Something will happen. But if we'd won, less pressure, and it sort of semi-justifies why he put that sort of, not lacklustre, but he didn't go for the Liverpool result. So this game felt like much of a muchness, but overshadowed by the politics, getting kicked out of the cup, and Ipswich, and I feel as though everyone will have a bit of egg on their face. Well, the big three at West Ham, Lopetegui, Stein, and Sullivan, will have a bit of, well, I'll say a bit, they'll have so much egg on their face that you slap them with a frying pan, you can turn them into an omelette.